Okay, hello everybody, and welcome to Bosco Inspires. My name is Stephen Sharp. I'm the project leader in the St. John Bosco Youth Centre, and this is...
I'm Michelle Moore, youth worker in St. John Bosco Youth Centre.
Okay, so myself and Michelle have had this idea around Bosco Inspires to just kind of hook up in a vlog type environment with young people, you know, and maybe not so young people who've had some involvement in the St. John Bosco Youth Centre, or people who can offer really cool advice to young people from around Drimnagh. So this is our first episode, and today we are going to speak to a really cool young person, Shannon Gibson. Shannon has been involved within the youth program in the centre for a good couple of years. She's not so much involved now. She's 17 now, but she's doing some really amazing, cool things at the moment, and also in terms of her sporting career, she's making some really cool progressions there. So I'd like to welcome Shannon. Hello, Shannon. Hello, Shannon.
What's the story?
Not much.
How are you?
I'm good.
Your sound's not great. What, are you on the phone here?
No, I'm on my computer.
Okay, that's a little bit better now. How are you keeping?
Grand.
Yeah.
Just trying not to go off the head.
Really? Tough going?
Yeah, 9 weeks today since the school have been shut.
And how are you feeling about the kind of prospect of not going back to school until September?
It's alright. We've been doing online classes, so it's not as bad.
Okay. So you've been keeping busy, I see. Michelle's going to chat to you about that.
Yeah, so you're running 100k. So you started from the 11th, which was Monday, isn't it?
Yeah.
And you're hoping to finish this Sunday, which will be the 17th of May.
Yeah.
So how far have you got so far?
58.6 kilometres so far.
Wow.
No way. So are you keeping around your own locality, is it?
Yeah, I run to the very end of the canal towards Sandymount, because that's as far as 5k goes.
Yeah, 5k, good stuff.
Fantastic, very good. And how are you breaking it down for yourself?
So it's 14.3k every day. So I done that on Monday. Then I done 21.5 on Tuesday, so I could have a break on Wednesday and only do 7.
Okay.
So a kind of recovery day.
Yeah, and how are the legs keeping? Because if I was doing it now myself, I think I'd need to train an awful lot more. So how's that going for you?
Oh, it's grand. The knees are a bit sore, but I'll switch to running around Brickfield, so the ground's a bit softer.
And would you regularly run, Shannon?
No.
Not at all. Now I know you play a lot of sport, and we'll get onto that in a minute. But like you were saying, you ran was it 14k? You said you ran, or what's the furthest distance you ran?
21.5.
21, sorry. Wow. Okay. But you don't regularly run.
No.
It must be painful. I done 12k there a couple of weeks ago, and it was the longest I'd run in a long time. And I'd actually pains in my ankles the next day that I didn't even think you could actually have pains in the part of my ankles that had pains in. I was in bits. Surely you must be feeling it.
Nah, it's kind of more so in your head. The more you think about it, the worse it will be. So if you just try to get over it.
Yeah, and Shannon, why this challenge? Like what came into your head being like, I'm going to run 100k in a week?
I was watching the Late Late Show on Friday. It was for Pieta House, and Darkness into Light was meant to be on Saturday. They usually raise 4.6 million, I think. Yeah, million for that. And because I couldn't go ahead this year, I was like, I may as well do something to help.
Very good.
So are you fundraising?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And what is it? GoFundMe, or what way are you raising money?
I set up a GoFundMe.
Okay, and that's online?
Yeah.
Where can people find that?
Oh, I don't know.
Your page. Maybe we might even share the link with this video.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we'd ask people to
send it on to you.
Yeah, particularly people in Drimnagh, get behind you, give this a share, give this video a share, and support you in any way they can.
I'd very much appreciate that.
Fair play to Shannon. Shannon, also, obviously, you know, you don't do a lot of long distance running, but you're definitely a sporting person. So how's the football going for you?
All good.
Yeah.
Bit disappointing. The season was meant to start the week before we went into lockdown.
Okay, so explain to people and who you're playing with now. How long you've been playing, who you're playing with now, stuff like that.
I've been playing the past 10 years. Played for Bosco for... No, sorry, I've been playing 11 years. Played for Bosco for 10. Then last July I signed for Shelbourne under-17s National League. And I'm still with them, so...
Cool. Brilliant.
That's
And
brilliant.
what would your aspirations be in terms of, like, where would you, where do you hope to see your football career going?
Hopefully get an international cap in.
Yeah, amazing. I hope you'll give us tickets when that happens.
Yeah, of course.
Or even
So
another,
listen,
even another interview.
yeah, no, yeah, definitely another interview. And we might get you back down to the centre. We haven't had you down in a while. There's been this tug of war between us and the football. That's been kind of, I think the football's won now, is it? Football
Yeah.
has it. I know that's cool, and that's that's all for young people to have that solid interest. How do you think that's helped you, Shannon, in terms of like football and sport? You've always been really focused as a young person.
It's just once you put your mind to something, it just helps with everything, whether it's work, school, anything.
Yeah, absolutely. Shell, have you any other?
Yeah, I was just wondering. So has your sport kind of helped you throughout this challenge, or your kind of frame of mind?
Well, I'd be used to kind of short distance running just from training, like sprints and circuit running, but other than that, nothing really. But your legs are kind of prepared for it a little bit.
And kind of during the lockdown, has there been any interaction with your team on Zoom or any of those kind of things? Have you been doing much online for football?
The club has been excellent. They've given us weekly planners. They've been checking in with us. Group tasks. We have a Zoom call. I actually have one about 2 hours later after this. And then we've been given mindfulness things as well, so to help with your mental health.
That's Shelbourne.
Yeah.
Well done, Shelbourne. We'll tag them in this video as well. Brilliant. That's amazing.
Yeah, that's brilliant.
Come here and tell you, Shannon. I'd imagine like everybody has found it tough. But for as a young person, what's been the toughest aspect of this whole COVID-19 pandemic?
Probably not seeing your friends every day.
Yeah, it's been difficult.
Yeah, the first time I seen any of my friends since the school shut was Tuesday when I was out walking.
Wow.
And even that was kind of a wave.
Yeah, and some people don't get the importance of friends for young people and their peer group, and at that stage it's in your life that's massive. It's massive for young people.
Yeah, going from seeing like your teammates, your friends every day to not seeing them at all. It's kind of everything's through a screen now.
Yeah, and something that always interests me as well. So one day everything was normal. You're 17. You have never experienced something like this, and all of a sudden you're hearing this idea of this kind of virus, this coronavirus, which you've probably never heard of, and an epidemic, and then a pandemic. Was it scary? As a young person, did you find it scary?
Not really scary, I think, because most young people, we just kind of make jokes of everything, so kind of lighten the situation a bit.
And then the fact that in the news there was talk that doesn't really affect young people. Do you feel that kind of helped some young people in terms of coping with the anxiety and the fear?
Yeah, I'd definitely say that helped a bit.
Okay. So look, Shannon, finish this up. It's been amazing talking to you. Can you give us some tips? If you were to give young people a couple of tips, 1 tip, 2, whatever, what tips would you give them to continue to cope well within the current kind of difficult situation?
Just make sure you stay in contact with all your friends, whether it's even a Zoom call or texting them, and then even go out for a walk, because it really does help. It's not good to be stuck inside your house all day.
Brilliant.
That's very good.
Michelle, have you got an answer?
That's obviously it. I think we hit it on it. But Shannon, you're an absolute credit to yourself, and fair play to you for putting the effort and the work for Pieta House. I'm sure there's so many people out there that really, really appreciate it. I'm myself included.
And Shannon, we're calling this vlog Bosco Inspires. And you definitely, and I know you are an inspiration, and I know you're also an inspiration to a lot of young people. And I've seen that over the time as well. So well done, and it's amazing talking to you, and hopefully people will get behind you and help you in your fundraising efforts as well for Pieta House. Well done.
Thanks very much for having me on.
Yeah, Shannon, all the best. Bye bye.
Right, bye.